We hope that you're enjoying all the videos we have been posting on our channel. This video is a special one that we have put together if you are planning a safari to Kenya from India. So if you ever dreamt of seeing lions, elephants and the great migration up close, then this video is for you. We are going to dive deep into how to plan the ultimate African safari, specifically to the Masai Mara in Kenya. We'll explore a few different approaches to planning your trip. Some easy, some a little more hands-on, and in the end, I'll tell you the most effective way to plan your dream safari. So let's get started. Option 1. Package tour planning. So the first way to plan your safari is to just go with a package tour. You'll find lots of websites and agencies offering all-inclusive tours. These packages usually include airport transfers, hotel stays, game drives, meals, and sometimes even internal flights. What are the advantages of this? It's easy, convenient, and low stress. The travel agent plans the whole itinerary for you. And the cons? You often pay a premium. You get fixed itineraries and limited flexibility. Also, you may end up traveling with strangers in a group tour. When you go for a package tour, the time you spend in each park, the number of game drives you do, all are predefined and not customizable. Also, if you're 2 people, then you would typically end up in a group in a jeep. So let's look at option 2. Hiring a travel agent. Hire a travel agent either in your home country or a local agent in Kenya. This offers some flexibility without you having to handle all the details yourself. It is a good balance between convenience and customization. However, you still rely heavily on someone else's recommendations and might not get the best deals or choices. For example, we got a deal back from an agent where the hotels in Masai Mara were outside the park because we had chosen a medium range tour. Of course, if you choose luxury, you would have gotten some hotels inside the park, but the costs would have been exorbitant. What we wanted was a reasonably good semi-luxury hotel inside the park, and this kind of specificity is difficult if someone else is planning the trip for you. Option 3. Do it yourself manual planning. And now my favorite and what I think is the best way is to plan your safari manually. Yes, it takes more time and effort, but it gives you full control over your itinerary, over your experience and budget. You can decide the hotels you want to stay at, which parks you want to visit, and how much time you want to spend in each park. So if you're like me, then you will definitely enjoy the process of this planning. So let's see exactly how to do this. Step 1. Plan your itinerary in Excel. Start with a detailed day-by-day plan in an Excel sheet. Write down your arrival and departure dates. Which parks you want to visit, how many days you want to spend in each park, and on which dates. This will help you plan your route. Choose hotels of your choice based on your budget. You can book the hotels via the various portals, MMT, Booking.com, etc., and preferably book cancelable rooms to begin with, so that you can change them later if you need to. Step 2. Now plan on booking a vehicle for your safari. There are various operators in Kenya who offer safari vehicles on a per day basis, like Cheetah Safaris, East African Exotic Safaris, Game Watchers, and so on. Call them, message them, and get a good deal from them. They can pick you up from the airport and be with you for the entire trip till you depart Kenya. This typically costs around $250 per day for a Land Cruiser 4x4. Tips would be extra. If you are a group of 3 or more, hire a private 4x4 Land Cruiser for the best comfort and flexibility. If you are a solo traveler or a couple, join a group tour so that you can save on costs. Step 3. Apply for e-visa or ETA as applicable. You need a visa to go to Kenya from India. You can apply this online and you should get it within 2 to 3 days. With all of the above out of the way, now is the time to do step 4, which is book your flights. Once you have a tentative plan of your entire trip, go ahead and book your international flights, preferably at least a month in advance. This gives you better pricing and time to sort everything else. In the end, if you look at the Excel sheet, you should have a full idea of where you will be on a particular day, how you are getting there, and what is the cost, and other details like is food included, are tips included, and so on. Step 5. Schedule your yellow fever vaccination. Very important. You will need a yellow fever vaccination certificate to re-enter India. You have to take this vaccination only at the government authorized hospitals as you need a certificate for your vaccination. Find out the authorized hospital in your city and call them up ahead and book an appointment. Schedule the vaccination at least 2 weeks before your departure. The certificate becomes valid 10 days after the shot and is checked either on departure from India, on arrival in Kenya, or on return to India. So don't skip this. Step 6. The final touches. Double check your documents. Passport should be valid for at least 6 months. The visa for Kenya can often be done online. The travel insurance, printouts of bookings and vaccination certificates, and don't forget your safari packing list. Neutral colored clothes, binoculars, sunscreen, mosquito repellent, and a good camera with a good lens. Bonus tips for your African safari. Travel during the great migration months July to October if wildlife action is your top priority. Wake up early. Morning game drives have the best animal sightings. Carry some cash in US dollars for tips or some small purchases. Always follow your guide safety instructions. This is wild Africa after all. And that's how you plan the perfect African safari trip to Masai Mara. My advice, go with the manual plan. Yes, it's a bit of work, but it'll be your adventure. If you need help finding hotel options, vaccination centers, or trusted safari operators, drop a comment below and I'll try to help you out or connect you to someone who can. Finally, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real world travel tips. See you in the next video, which is probably going to be a video on Africa.